now like to introduce another one of my colleagues, the director of our Small Business Development Center and our Established Women Business Program, Cynthia Johnson.
Thank you, Georgia, for that warm introduction. Good afternoon. I've been affiliated with the Women's Business Development Center since I met the co-founders, Hetty Ratner and Carol Dougal, in 1986. At the time, I was an early stage entrepreneur, and I recognized that I needed more technical business development skills, I needed contacts, and I needed resources to help me grow my business. And the Women's Business Development Center was just exactly what I needed at the time. I understood as a business owner that becoming certified as a woman business enterprise would be a marketing tool that I could use to grow my business through access of contracts with major corporations. Once certified, I was able to become more involved with the WBDC, and I remained on their board of directors for 15 years. Fast forward, after 30 years of entrepreneurial success, in 2009, I made a transition to the WBDC to lead their established business program, as well as I became the Small Business Development Center Director, managing the grant that we have with the Illinois Department of Economic Opportunity and the SBA. In my role as the Established Business Director, which I will be focusing on today, I actually have two groups of stakeholders. One, our corporate partners, who without their generous support, we would not be able to implement and execute our programs specifically designed for established business owners. The second group of stakeholders are our WBEs, those certified women who come to us for assistance to help them be able to compete for contracts with our corporate partners. Our established business owners rely on us for access to capital, access to contracts, and access to contacts. Our strategic goal at the WBDC for serving the established business sector is to expand and elevate the curriculum and services to increase the economic impact in our regional major markets. We accomplish this through counseling, capacity building workshops, seminars, and matchmakers with our corporate partners to help our established business owners develop the skills and the capabilities they need to, one, increase their financial acumen, two, build their capacity to win corporate and government contracts, three, most importantly, sustain profitable growth. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Margaret Klinsport, the Director of the Supplier Diversity Program at Allstate Insurance. Margaret's approach to supplier diversity is both innovative and excellent. It's synonymous with those two descriptors. Margaret is passionately committed to ensuring that diverse suppliers have the opportunity to provide their products and services to Allstate. Margaret and her team lead the annual Allstate Supplier Diversity Exchange, matchmaker events, and the Supplier Diversity Mentoring Program to educate women business owners about best practices to deliver outstanding value to corporations. Margaret?
Thank you, Cynthia, for that very kind introduction. Just a little bit about Allstate. We've been in business since 1931, and all that time we've proudly been headquartered here in Chicago. We provide products and services to over 16 million households. We're number 89 on the Fortune 500 list of America's largest companies. We have 30,000 employees. 32% of those employees are minority, 59% are women. In addition to our base of Allstate employees, we also have 10,000 Allstate agency owners located throughout the country. And of our agency owners, 13% also happen to be women. Allstate, throughout its 80-year history, has been a proud supporter of a diverse and inclusive society. As to the specifics to our work in supplier diversity, we revitalized our program in 2003. And since that time, our spend with the diverse business community has gone from $150 million to $406 million. So there's a few factors that have very much driven that growth. First of all, it is our exceptional Chief Procurement Officer, Cheryl Harris. Cheryl Harris is well known in the Chicago area as a key supporter of diversity in our supply chain. And I think Cheryl's commitment to the WBDC is also reflected in the fact that she's co-chair of this year's annual conference. We also have the support of our CEO, Tom Wilson. Tom is also a very visible supporter of diversity, and he speaks each year at our Supplier Diversity Exchange. You also have the commitment of the buyers at Allstate. All of our buyers are required to include a qualified, certified, diverse business in every bid that goes out the door at Allstate, or explain why not, and they are all measured on that inclusion. And of course, a primary factor driving the growth over the years has been our relationship with the WBDC. We remain active with the WBDC because they have introduced us to some of our key suppliers. Not only suppliers that we do business with, but they've given us introductions to those suppliers that are part of our mentoring program and have also attended our exchange. And if you're interested in any more details about any of those programs, please visit us at allstate.com/procurement for complete details. We're going to continue our engagement with the WBDC because we know that active involvement with entrepreneurial women help fuel the supply chain and the economic engine that drives all of our local communities. We're great partners for the WBDC because our programs and our commitments are aligned. We are both committed to the accelerated growth of women's businesses. It's good for business at Allstate because we know that women's businesses are growing at 1.5 times the national average. And those are the types of business that we want to be involved with at Allstate to help give us a competitive edge out in the marketplace. And finally, I just want to say a few words about certification. At Allstate, as with many other corporations, we don't count you in our diversity statistics or engage you in our diversity programs unless you are certified. When a company comes to us and says that they have the WBANK certification, we know that they have met that gold standard. We know that that business is under the guidance of a qualified woman business owner. And we also know that that business is going to be qualified to expand and do even more for our corporation because they have the local guidance of the WBDC. So I encourage very much all of my corporate partners and all of the certified women businesses out there to become actively engaged with the WBDC in 2014. It has added tremendous value to Allstate. Thank you.
And thank you, Margaret. We truly appreciate the relationship with you, your team, and Allstate. And now I'd like to introduce you to one of the WBDC's most long-standing clients. And in case you didn't know it, the WBDC serves men. So I am delighted to introduce the founder and president of GUSCO, Gus Morales. Gus has spent countless hours with the WBDC counselors to sharpen his business skills. He has spent more than 90 hours with the WBDC Procurement Technical Assistance Team for support in every aspect of his business. Gus, welcome.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you very much. My name is Gus Morales. After many, many years of working as a foreman in a silicon company, I decided to open up my own silicon and rubber business. We produce gaskets, washers, grommets, hoses, anything that's made out of silicon or rubber. We produce for companies for manufacture and for the food and beverage, aerospace. My company was founded in 2010. Just to name a few companies, like I said, after obtaining all the required certifications that the industry requires, I was still facing the reality of not having enough customers, not having enough work. And it was then when I turned to WBDC for assistance. As a result of attending hundreds of hours actually for free consultation from PTAC counselors from WBDC. We finally landed 3 government contracts. When DCMA, which is a defense contract management agency, came to our facility located in Aurora, the PTAC counselors from WBDC even came with me to our facility to let the government representatives know that I do have a very strong team helping me out, supporting me, and having my back with all contract and government jobs. As a founder of Augusco, and I'm very proud and very happy of what we've been accomplished in the last 3 years. I want to thank Frida Curry, a PTAC director from WBDC, and Joanne Hannigan, PTAC counselor, which, they've been helping me all the way through. We are very close. We are in the final stage of signing a very big contract, and which will mean more jobs, more work for our community. And I don't think I have enough words to thank WBDC. I want to thank you, all the supporters, and everybody that in one way or another had helped Gusco to become a reality. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Gus, for sharing your story with everyone this afternoon. I'm sure you're going to inspire many other entrepreneurs out there in the marketplace. And now I'd like to introduce you to another WBDC client who is a certified WBE. For more than 3 decades, Victoria Rock, a certified WBE, has helped attorneys, government agencies, and corporate legal teams conduct the discovery portion of their cases by offering a full line of court reporting and litigation services, along with the value-added offerings such as videography, video conferencing, and trial presentation. No matter how complex, Vicki and her team have the talent and the tools to get the project completed. Her network provides nationwide and international capabilities. Thank you for being with us, Vicki.
Thank you, Cynthia. I'm Victoria Rock of Victoria Legal and Corporate Services. We provide court reporting, transcription, worldwide video conferencing, legal video, and most recently, website and event videography. I initially started my court reporting business in 1981, then purchased Victoria's transcription services in 1997, and then created VTS Consulting Services in 2009. Resource, compassion, educators, experts, and connectors are words that describe how I think about the WBDC Chicago team. Over the years, I have taken advantage of the benefits that WBDC has offered, but the most memorable event was last year when I received a letter from my bank. I had been with this bank since 2001 and had a professional relationship with their personal banking department. Yet, I received a form letter that stated in so many words that I no longer fit their profile, and that they were not going to renew my line of credit on 2 loans that I had with them. I was devastated. How was I going to continue running my business without working capital? How was I going to pay back the outstanding balances of the 2 loans that I had with them? I felt like a loser. I didn't understand. I had made all my payments on a timely basis over the years, yet they were rejecting me. I knew that Amelia had been with Harris Bank for many years, so I contacted her looking for some type of explanation of why my bank would do this. Her team sat down with me, listened to my plight, explained some of the reasons that banks are taking different directions than before. Then they made some recommendations of banks who were aggressively seeking women-owned businesses and gave me understanding, direction, and renewed confidence to boldly seek another bank and/or financial institution to assist in the continued growth of my businesses. Today, with the guidance and introductions provided by WBDC, I have attained the capital to purchase additional equipment to enhance my video services and have reserves of funds for working capital to continue to grow and thrive my businesses. Their financial team gave me the support and confidence to go forward when I felt not good enough and a failure, and I was rejected by my bank. They counseled me on how to position myself and my companies for review by financial institutions. Thank you, WBDC, for your wonderful team of experts that create hope, confidence, care, professionalism, and success among us women business owners. God bless you.